Uh, uh, um, uh,
Sure, Shug. What's up? Sure, of course. I've worked with a good few at this point, hon. Any particular model you have in mind? Harry. That's Harry, all right. Because, Sugar, that was his alive name. All phonies have alive names. You think I was born as Scottie? My name was Rebecca. I was a hairstylist before I was a phone gal. We all had other lives before this. The length and quality of which varied. Oh boy. He could barely remember it, huh? He's told me a good bit from after he became a phone guy. His responsibilities, having to write company logs after his whole boss died. Hell, he was even put in charge of tracking down a rogue phone guy who was out searching for his lost kids and ended up calling off the search out of pity alone. Harry's a sweet soul. But, well, he's a Generation 1 model. Meaning, he's a relic from the 1970s. Generation 1 models never remember much from before the phonification process. But Harry has demons. And those inner demons pursue him even now. Some things you just can't leave behind. Harry was a young man when he had his accident. I always found that particularly tragic. He fought in Vietnam, you know. I can only imagine how many death-defying situations he came out of in those jungles, only to die in a bear suit. It's so ridiculous that I feel angry just thinking about it. I sure hope he doesn't feel the same way. It's honestly pretty hard to think about. He was still barely old enough to fend for himself, even after he got home from the war. Got a part-time job at the local Freddy's joint, ended up excelling at his career. He survived a war and lived a soldier's life. Order and routine came naturally to him. But then, well, I needn't gossip. Well, you know, usually in a lot of cases, phone guys tend to remember their past lives and try to find their old families. But in this case, the opposite happened. When Harry went missing, well, his family came looking for him. They knew where he worked, after all. Even with his ridiculous phone head, his mom recognized him instantly. Mother's intuition, I guess. Ran over to him. "Harry, we've been worried sick about you. Take that dumb phone hat off and come home." He had no idea who they were. His mother looked into his eyes, or lack thereof, I suppose, and said his name over and over. He didn't recognize them. He couldn't recognize them. Harry's manager came in at that point. An older model, a guy named Abel, one of the original 5 managers. A real bastard of a boss. He was the second model of phone guy, and it shows. God, he was barely a human at all. When he died in a shooting, Harry took over writing company logs for Fassbender Entertainment, which is why he ended up at the factory with me, since it's basically Fassbender HQ. Sorry, off topic. Anyway, he kicked them off premises and had them removed by police for harassing his staff. Harry just stood there while his own mother was dragged off premises, calling out to him by name. Harry never really opened up much while I knew him, as close as we were. He broke down only once, and when he did, he told me that. I don't think he even really believes that he is Harry. But, well, I think it's a fantasy of his. The idea that someone cared enough to come look for him. It's no problem. Do be kind to Harry, won't you? I wouldn't bring any of this up with him, but, well, just show him that you care, I guess. He needs to know that people, care about him, and Sorry, I gotta go. Take care, sir.